I recently watched the anime series Steins, and I gotta be honest with you, I was not enjoying it. Partly because of its bizarre dialogue, partly because of its voice acting.
Hey, master. I am math scientist. It's so cool. Son of a bitch.
But mostly because I had no idea what was going on. But you see, that last point was intentional. Science fiction relies on cognitive estrangement, or a sense of confusion that forces audiences into seeing the world in a new way. Darko Suvin, a professor emeritus at McGill University, famously defined science fiction as a literary genre whose necessary and sufficient conditions are the presence and interaction of estrangement and cognition, and whose main formal device is an imaginative framework alternative to the author's empirical environment. With that last point, Suvin famously suggested that science fiction stories require novums, which is Latin for new things, in order to aid the estrangement. In the case of Steins Gate, the estrangement is clear. We have no idea what is going on. The novum is also clear. Time travel is a new thing that doesn't exist in the author's empirical environment, which therefore estranges us and forces us to think about themes in a different way. As the series progressed, I slowly found myself becoming more and more invested, and there was one clear reason why. Steins Gate utilizes dramatic irony to connect us with the plight of its main character, Okabe Rintaro.
Rintaro! Hey boy, what's up?
The plot of Steins Gate follows Okabe as he sends messages, and eventually his memories, to the past. Without spoiling too much, Okabe's goal is to reach the Steins Gate world line, which is the only world line where his friends survive and the world is not plunged into war. Each time Okabe travels to the past, the world line changes, but due to his special ability, reading Steiner, he is the only character who is able to remember what will happen. But we are right there for the ride alongside Okabe. We know the future because we've seen it happen in previous episodes. Because of this, we empathize with him. Partway through, Okabe becomes trapped in a causal loop that ends in tragedy. Steins Gate divines major inspiration from Back to the Future through its many intertextual allusions. Both media do a tremendous job of putting us in the shoes of their main character. Successful science fiction stories incorporate novums to cognitively estrange their audience, but time travel stories have an additional burden due to the irony its novum creates. Dramatic irony is when we know more than some characters do. In the world of Steins Gate, we know a lot more than most of the characters. We've seen the story through Okabe's eyes, and he's the only one who retains memories through time. This creates a ton of dramatic irony, and dramatic irony is a great thing in storytelling. It makes us feel like we are in on a secret, which is naturally immersing. However, not every time travel story wields dramatic irony as effectively as Steins Gate. Shane Carruth's 2004 film Primer, which is admittedly a personal favorite, never quite escapes from the sense of estrangement. The lack of dramatic irony is incredibly taxing on the audience. Conversely, dramatic irony is clear and purposeful in Steins Gate, and it has to be, for if it wasn't, we wouldn't connect with Okabe's quest to reach Steins Gate. We wouldn't know the hell he's endured trying to change the past in order to change the future. Steins Gate is a perfect study in science fiction. It estranges us through the novum of time travel, but effectively utilizes dramatic irony to immerse us in its story. Some aspects fall short, but there's a great kernel at its core.
Deceive yourself in every last detail. Deceive the world. Do this, and victory is assured. Best of luck to you, old friend. L. Psi. Congru.
Okay, trippy. You have any idea what your future self is telling you?